US mortgages are back over 3%. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee. Let's have a look at this Yahoo Finance article originally from Bloomberg. US mortgage rates climb back above 3%. Now, we need to keep an eye on what's happening in the US in the housing market there. It's going crazy as well. So many people are investing in their homes and renovating their homes. We're obsessed with property here in Australia. The US, a little bit too, guys. There you go. Look at the stock photo here. So, US mortgage rates surge back over 3%. The average rate for a 30-year loan was 3.1%, up from 2.98% last week, the highest rate since the 28th of October, Freddie Mac said on Thursday. Borrowing costs rose along with yields for 10-year treasuries, which climbed to 1.63% on Tuesday. Rates, which have been historically low for well over a year, have seesawed in recent weeks as investors prepare for the Federal Reserve to begin scaling back its bond purchases. Now, what happened the last time they tried to scale back their QE? Let's see if this will actually materialize. It's definitely going to be an interesting election in the US at the next one. How many people perhaps are regretting voting for who they did? We'll have to see. It may just be a protest vote because of all the inflation that's going on there. Life's getting more expensive in the US. So rising housing costs are a focus as Americans find it increasingly difficult to buy a home. Lower borrowing costs throughout the pandemic have pushed up real estate prices and contributed to a shortage of available properties. This week's increase doesn't change the fact that mortgage rates are still lower than anything seen prior to the summer of 2020. Greg McBride, Chief Financial Analyst at Bankrate.com, said, "Homeowners who haven't yet refinanced may want to consider that now," he said, "especially when the cost of everything else is on the rise." So a little push for refinancing, everyone in the US. Let's have a talk about this one. Well, their mortgage rates are climbing up. Our mortgage rates are climbing up. It seems every other day we have another announcement from the banks increasing rates. We'll have to keep an eye on what the Fed does in the US. Do you think they'll be able to taper or pull back the bond purchases? Will this be the end of QE, or are they stuck in a trap? Will the market say no and slap them down once they try? Forget about inflation. Don't worry about that. She'll be right. She'll be right, mate. She'll be right. We're just all going along for the ride, aren't we? Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one, guys. Just one to keep an eye on, particularly for us here in Australia, because, well, costs in the US will flow through to our own borrowing costs here in Australia. We've already started to see that manifest in adjustments to fixed rates. Good old Australian housing, everyone. I want you to check out this video I just did recently, everyone, about, well, a millennial struggling with $400,000 in debt and pinning all his hopes on a university PhD. Gotta feel sorry for the guy, and it's a different world in America. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.